Hello and welcome to Mock Productions, or should I say welcome back, to the second on the launch day of Skylanders Imaginators. This is the next news update, and get ready because we have so much to talk about, so much! So, let's crack on and show you this. Here we go, they've already released the starter pack. So, you can see on here, obviously, it comes with Master Kingpin, Golden Queen, and the Fire Creation Crystal. It also tells you that you can unleash your imagination and create your own Skylanders, which is why that Skylander in the middle, which has not been named, has got all those things floating around it, because you can completely make your own Skylander. More of that in a little bit though. Obviously this is the PS4 starter pack. Every single one should be the same, and of course you have got the same Swap Force portal, which might have been slightly upgraded as well, which would be ideal. So let's have a little look at some of the artworks. You've got Golden Queen here. I love these artworks. I hope they do them for every single one. I love this so much. It is so cool. We've got this one, which is obviously Kingpin. And then we have this one, which I did mention in the previous video, but we will talk more about this dude, because he looks so awesome. So, there is the figure for Golden Queen. So, you'll probably be noticing the base. Again, there is no colour on the base, so I'm guessing that Chopper, which we all saw, might have not been a real figure. I'm sort of leaning towards that, especially seeing as there are no returning characters of yet to be announced. None have been, like, nothing's been talked about old characters returning. So this looks like a brand new start, almost. The returning factor are the villains. So if people enjoyed the villains, you're going to get 10 new villains. Obviously, one from each element. Now, talking of the villains, they're all going to be Doom Raiders. So every single Doom Raider, which was in the Trap Team, will hopefully have their own figure. So that includes the Gulper, the Chompy Mage, Wolfgang, Golden Queen, who else? Dr. Crankcase, which other ones? I can't think of them. What's her name? The Floaty Head. I can't think what the Floaty Head's called. I feel terrible. I can't think what the Floaty Head's called. Come on, use your head. Use your head. I can't think. But yes, all of the Doom Raiders, every single one of them will be returning. But apparently they've become good. So apparently, once we captured them, they went back to the Traptanian prison, which we rebuilt. And apparently Eon gave them a decision in order to become good. They all went, yeah, let's do it. Because obviously they've been beaten twice. They're not going to win again. They're on the best side. They're on the winning side. And we now have these in figure forms, which is going to be so cool. But there is one figure I would love to see. I would love to see a Pain-Yotta. I really want a Pain-Yotta Skylander. I think that would be fantastic. It would be so amazing to have a Pain-Yotta. Now, if there's going to be all the Doom Raiders, I believe there was either 7 or 8 of them. That means there's 2 left. Now, maybe they're going to do a dark and a light one. I don't know. But anyway, going off that though, the base is completely different. It's got this sort of really weird shaped, but you can see the element going around it in terms of the rocks, and that happens with all of them. You'll see this as we continue. Also, where that circle is, there should be a symbol. I believe she is a sorcerer. All of these have different battle classes, including these. So there's going to be 20 new Skylanders, 10 new villains, and 10 custom Skylanders of each element. So you're going to get 40 new characters to play with, which is ideal. Ideal. Here she is in game, throwing one of her golden bugs at this bird-like jetpack character thing going on. But it's awesome to think that we're going to have villains and we can actually walk around with them. There's no time limit and everything like that. Now, talking of Golden Queen, actually, her movesets are very important. She can swing the staff around, of course, and whack people and everything like that. Obviously, fire bugs. She can also raise up the I can't think what it was called, but it was almost like another bug. and it sort of just fires. It was like a golden flying thing. I mean, I used it several times in Trap Team, and it was ideal to take down villains and everything like that, because you can spawn them, and then it fires for you all this like golden stuff, which was ideal. That was absolutely ideal. So yes, that's the moves I've seen so far of her. Obviously, she should probably have more. You'd probably be able to upgrade her and everything like that. Now here we go. Here is Master Kingpin. I keep wanting to call him just literally Kingpin. Oh, Kingpin. Sorry. He does look interesting, and from here, I mean, you can definitely see he's a penguin now, especially with the flippers. It was just the feet. It was the feet that had me. I couldn't see them as penguin feet. They almost look not penguin feet. But the overall body, I mean, he's quite muscly, but he's got this almost like armor, sensei armor sort of stuff. A belt as well, which sort of helps with the with that sort of look. His base is blue, it's got waves on it, and it has this punching thing. Now looking at these, it might mean he's a smasher. Not too sure, but he looks as if he could be a smasher, especially with those claw moves. I don't have any movesets for this guy, but what I do have are some action shots of him, and he looks pretty sweet. Those sort of battle gauntlets on his hands, they should be upgradable. His armor, I'd like to see that be upgradable slightly. He does look really, really cool, and he's just so awesome, especially you're getting him in a starter pack as well, which is just great. Now, here we go. Let's just reveal this. This looks as if he could be a Dark Edition Skylander. I found this picture just wandering around, and I thought, gotta include this, because I think this could be evidence that he is definitely one of possibly maybe 3 or 4 Skylanders being in the Dark Edition. Will I be getting a Dark Edition? Will I? Of course I will. I'm so gonna get the Dark Edition. It's gonna be so cool. So yes, no moves of yet, but I guess you could sort of guess and comment down below what you think his moves are. His battle gauntlets have got to be something where he can just sort of slash along and take the enemies out, which will be awesome. He might have some other ones. I'm not too sure. I haven't really seen tons and tons of gameplay of him yet, but as soon as I have, I will update you on what moves he actually has. Now, of course, sorry, I whacked the mic there. We've got the Creation Crystal here. And it looks super, super cool. And I like how they've aged it as well. I hope they do this with every single one. I hope they have, obviously, the different colours and everything like that. They look so, so cool. And it almost looks like a beacon. Now, speaking of a beacon, these crystals, hallelujah, are light core. I know, I cannot believe it. We have light core. I don't care if it's not the characters lighting up. We have something that lights up when you put it on the portal. That is a winner for me. Lightcore is back in this game. Thank the Lord. So we have 10 Lightcore elements to this game, which is fantastic. I am happy days. The little crystal thing you'll see in the middle is basically going to light up. There's a sort of case going around the crystal, and then you've got that awesome, nicely designed outside. Now I wonder if the outsides are going to change for each element. I think that would be nice, because at the moment it looks almost like it's a sort of blowtorch in a way, almost what Torch had when she was had a little smouldering gun and everything like that. So that might be interesting to find out more about that and maybe see some more, hopefully soonish. And of course there it is on the portal. Oh wow. Oh wow, okay, I didn't know I had that picture. I got a little movable picture. Awesome, and you can actually see it slightly lighting up as well. The portal is going mad. That is rather interesting. I never knew I had that picture. So there we go, I'm viewing this for the first time. It looks really, really cool with that little glossy image going on. That is nice. Very, very cool. So yes, there's this guy as well, which is called Tri-Tip. Now, we mentioned this in the previous one. This guy has got armor on. It's got very sensei-like. They all have belts on, which looks like. So they're all senseis. You can see he's got a mace as well. He's a Tyrannosaurus. Oh my god! That is so sweet. That is awesome. I love this guy straight off. I think he could be one of my favourites. He's definitely up there. I mean, these are the three characters which have been shown off in figure form. This guy is up there. He is definitely number one for me personally. He is awesome. I don't know whether it's because I got a thing for dinosaurs. You know, who doesn't like a dinosaur? But he's just, at the same time of him being menacing, he looks so cute. But he's so awesome. He's obviously got a mace there. You can see he's of an earth element. He's got an axe there. Not too sure what that means. He might be a smasher. I don't know. But then again, Kingpen, Master Kingpen, did have a fist. Now I don't know what that meant. So he might be a brawler. That might be it. So maybe Master Kingpen is a brawler, and Tri-Tip is actually a smasher with the axe. That might be it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure indeed. So obviously there is him in action there. I do have some of his moves here. He's obviously got a mace. You can guess what the mace will be doing. You can see it in action right there. He can basically just smash the mace around in various combos and everything to obviously hurt the enemies. He has a charge attack. I noticed this. He sort of like almost sits down on all feet, charges up very quickly, and then he'll just sort of stampede ahead, maybe about 4 or 5 of his sort of footsteps in a way. There's also another move, which I don't know whether this is his third move, where he can actually sort of summon dino heads or dino skulls up from the ground, and they sort of have a chomp action to sort of damage the enemy. So that might be good on a sort of defensive way, which is ideal. It's definitely ideal to have that. Yes! Sorry, I'm getting too much into this. This dude's awesome. So, of course, let's finish it off on this one with a what do you think? So you're going to have to let me know in the comments below your opinion on the new game. And in terms of that, I mean the characters. Are you excited for the fact that you can create your own Skylanders? Are you excited for the fact that villains are coming back? And are you excited for the fact that there is a Tyrannosaurus Rex? No, that was even the wrong one. A Triceratops. What am I doing? It's a Triceratops, not a Tyrannosaurus. It's a Triceratops. Are you excited for the fact that a Triceratops is going into Skylanders? I cannot believe it. I cannot wait to get that guy. I can sense him in my hand right now, and I want to sort of pet him because he's a little dinosaur. But also, you can let me know your thoughts on the Skylanders, like I have already said. Subscribe for more news. There will be one more video coming out. Probably the most informative video out of the 3. There's going to be a lot of pictures, a lot of information, a lot of little itty bits, which I'll be mentioning. But of course, when I get even more information, I'll be posting it as soon as possible. You can also rate the information if you're excited for the excess information, and also for the information which I've discussed now, and of course for the game. Can't wait to pre-order. It's going to be so cool. But yes, for now, I shall leave it here, and I'll see you guys in the 3rd video today, but the 4th news update overall. So yes, there we go. I'll see you then. Thank you, and goodbye.